What's up, guys? We are hyped to be doing this one. The starting line, Eternal Youth. We
Yes.
waited. We made it through Friday without listening to it.
We made it since 2007 without listening to it.
So yeah, this one's gonna be cool. We're gonna just listen straight through. That's how we like to listen to records. We don't really want to stop. We want to hear songs go into one another and get the feeling for the whole thing. And then we'll make some personal notes and go back to parts that we feel are worth talking about. Hopefully, there's not too many. I feel like with this record we could get a little bit overwhelmed with those parts. I hope, but
Let's see.
we'll try to keep them at a at a minimum. Um, all right, first song is "I See How It Is." Let's do it.
Let's go. I always love those
Didn't
guitar
have to think twice. Can't touch and not second guessing those hunches. Keep me knowing it's right.
Good start.
Very good start.
Never giving it up. Made a pact with the one counterpart to my life. It's difficult to describe.
Yes.
It's getting easier now. Made a pact with the one counterpart to my life. It's difficult to describe. It's getting easier now. Say it loud, between us. I get it now. I see how it is. A certain love between us. I get it now. I see how it is. I see how it is. Didn't have to think twice. All of a sudden you got this looking more brilliant. Never more sure this is right. Then it's that. Now it's now. Abundance more than enough. It's difficult to describe. It's gotten easier now. Say it loud, between us. I get it now. I see how it is. A certain love between us. I get it now. I see how it is. 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 A certain love between us. I get it now. I see how it is. A certain love between us. I get it now. I see how it is.
So dope.
Yeah, that couldn't have been any better to open the record.
Oh my god. Will Yip back at it.
Yeah, that was great.
Will Yip produced that song. Did you hear me?
Mhm.
I can't explain it to them. Don't know what they're gonna say. And so I shudder to think.
I love this song.
Comes to ring. Try not to panic just yet. It's a part of the routine. Still feels to mention. Not less. Could get worth it. I've had it chasing my own medicine. Not always the truth. So I've been working on more than myself. I'll be the first one to tell you that I'll never be replaced. I know
So good.
in my heart it's got to be this strange. Evident from the start, everything is absurd. Let's just laugh it off. Although we can't assault, may not be quite enough anymore.
Awesome.
I feel like this record is such a good mix of like their older stuff and like direction, you know? I don't know. Something about
Yeah,
it.
100%. So good. Yes.
I feel like
Hold up,
Huh.
hold up. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say there's something about the production versus like direction.
Yeah, it's in
Like
the vocals.
direction sounds more like I want to say like polished and
Yeah,
like pop punky, and this is more like taking it maybe back a little bit before then for them. But the music, the songwriting sounds like it's such like I hear things that would be on direction, but they sound to me maybe a little bit even better because they're like less produced.
I was also thinking that this sounds like a sequel to Direction. Like it sound like it has like very reminiscent sounds to it.
Hmm.
It almost also has like a this isn't I don't mean this in any type of negative way, and this is just a bad way to explain it, but almost like a surfy kind of thing going on with the production is like
Yeah.
what I'm hearing, like Best Coast y kind of like very almost washed out a little bit in like a not a bad way, in a very good way. It doesn't sound surfy at all. It sounds very the starting line. I think that is dope. I think that it's cool that Will Yip produced this album because he's a legend. He does all the greats,
Facts.
Peripheral Vision. What else he did? Didn't he do? He did all of Circus Survive stuff. Um, Balance and Composure.
A lot of them.
The Wonder Years. Everyone. Yeah. So those Philly guys. Also, Kenny doesn't age. That's weird. And this made me think, do you remember when we were in high school, we had a teacher, his name was Ish, the music
Yep.
teacher. Um, I remember I would go to him with the starting line. And I would be like, I need to be able to do this with my voice. Like, how does he do this like amazing? It's like a breakup of his voice. Like, how is he doing that? And he told me I got to drink a lot of alcohol and smoke cigarettes. And I did.
That might that might that
So I
might not be
did.
the best advice from a high school teacher, but
Hey,
okay.
he was a music teacher, and I was asking for music advice. He gave it to me, and it worked. So thanks, Ish. And yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
so far it's been great. The album, I'm excited to hear where it goes.
Yeah, this is it's good so far. I'll get back to it. I don't want to talk too much.
That's fucking awesome.
I'll take my time. It's nobody's to waste. I know that I've been here before, and if it's all the same, then can anyone help? Can anyone else? There's nobody else left here to.
That was crazy.
Yesterday I had a dream about it. I know exactly
That was cool.
what it needs. Really is no other way around it. The brick is not stronger than it seems. I'll take the blame. You take
So cool.
your place. Well, I'll take my time. It's nobody's to waste. I know that I've been here before, and if it's all the same, then can anyone help? Can anyone else? There's nobody else left here to. I'll take the blame. You take your place. Well, I'll take my time. It's nobody's to waste. I know that I've been here before. If it's all the same, then can anyone help? Can anyone else? Nobody else left here to.
I like the chorus, like breaking on every four. Like
That's cool.
Choppy as instead of just like opening the chorus. That's cool.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was awesome. So far, every song could have been a single. This song is good.
You've heard it?
Yeah,
I haven't.
yeah.
Your turn. Meet me in the front rotation. Circulate, cloudburst. Like the roots of the snowbird. Feel the way. Your turn. Meet me in the front rotation. Circulate, cloudburst. Like the roots run.
It's cool that they haven't gone to any symbols.
It's crazy. I love this part. Who needs symbols?
Really cool how they don't have symbols.
So cool, dude.
Well, hi-hat, but
It's dope how heavy they make it feel with no cymbals.
yeah.
Your turn. Rotation, circulate, cloudburst.
makes this part even better.
Oh yeah. I love how at the end there you could hear the guitar noise, like they didn't mute it like throughout. I think that's a cool little detail.
Oh, this is dope.
All kidding aside, life is good, no paranoia. Ringing
Nice.
the head, suddenly halts to an end. Fingers through the hair, anything to ease the tension. Be that
I love that.
tide is turning from within. I knew imagine what's deep beneath the surface.
This song is so cool.
For yourself, only defeating the purpose. I knew imagine what's deep beneath the surface. See for yourself without defeating the purpose. Defeating the purpose. Defeating the purpose.
This reminds me of that song Luck from their E EP.
Such a good waste of the sunlight bleeding into day. No time better to begin. Fingers through the hair, anything to ease the tension. Be that as it may, tide is turning from within. I knew imagine what's deep beneath the surface. Sorry for yourself, only defeating the purpose. I knew imagine what's deep beneath the surface. See for yourself, no defeating the purpose. Hey, hey, hey!
Dope.
Time for us all to pivot. It will be worth it. Even
Love the guitar tone.
Yeah. Always.
never be perfect. You got to pivot. You got it now. It's time. Now it's time.
My brain exploded.
Time for us all to pivot. You know it's worth it. Even when your ends are missed off, it never be perfect. You got to pivot. Even when your
That was very personnel.
What?
Sound very personnel.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does.
Now it's
So sick. That was awesome.
I feel like when it changed to pivot, it went to personnel. Like defeating the perfect
Half. I
starting
feel like
line.
half of it. Half
Yeah.
of it. I feel like part of it definitely had a personnel type of thing to it. But that was awesome. That blew my mind.
This is Eternal Youth track. Title track.
Okay.
What a dream, high definition. Focus on another news.
Very direction.
Yep.
A premonition.
But it sounds different though.
Yes.
They're so
They're
good at
killing
those
it.
stops.
Oh, we just said the same thing at the same time.
Dude, they're so
That's
good with
crazy.
the stops. Like, they do them so well.
I was just saying, we literally started saying that sentence at the exact same time. I don't know what else I could have wanted in a record, you know?
They do the stops so much. It's so good to be able to do them and not sound like overused all the time.
For sure.
They never get old. Like, it's good.
I feel like Will Yip loved the starting line and was like, we're making a starting line record. Yeah, it's like he was a big fan and he was like able to keep the spirit. Curveball.
That's snare.
That's a real snare.
Oh.
Ooh.
Might be my favorite.
I don't know, I need to listen to the album again. They're all so good, but this is up there. Oh man, that bass.
Everything. The ghost notes.
Oh yeah.
Those keys.
Yeah, dude. That bass. Oh!
That guitar in the back too.
Yup.
What? Hell yeah, that
Awesome.
that might have been my favorite one, dude.
Awesome. Yo, I feel like they were so thoughtful in the songs they decided to put on this album. You know they have more. It's been like 8 years.
7 for 7 so far. 8, well, 8.
That was a cool guitar lick. Not my favorite song, but it's good.
Yeah, I agree. There's a couple of parts though. Definitely want to talk about when go back right there because there's a couple of things that are cool that they do.
Yeah, I
really
like the end of the song for sure.
Enjoyment. This is something we would write.
Yeah. Sounds like my childhood.
Oh yeah, you would write the shit out of this guitar.
Caught in between trust and belief that rarely offered much release. Are the constant questions coming to an end?
Nice.
For me to say, for me to say, had to loosen up. Won't get everything you want, only want honesty. Preparing for what it would do to me. Coming to grips in disbelief. Outside ourselves it often leads where the obstacles could be coming to an end.
That was cool.
We would have liked the enjoyment. Double recognition. At the end of the line, it's not for me to say. We would have liked the enjoyment. Double recognition. At the end of the line, it's not for me to say. It's not for me to say. Not for me to say. When I sing my song, they say now it won't be long. Got Sade on repeat. I'll be relying on my soul memory. Harder than you or they may think. I'll channel that one frequency. With outside pressure coming to an end. We wouldn't like to be
Hardest thing.
double recognition. At the end of the line, it is not for me to say. We wouldn't like
That guitar.
Yeah.
At the end of the line, it is not for me to say. Trying to keep true to form. Don't care what they say. Much better love inside the comfort of thought without fear. Hoping to give you more than what I can say. Much better love between final
Love that ending.
Again, not as strong as the earlier part of the record, but great song.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics, he obviously was.
In my head, couldn't hear what they said. Lost in myself, only time would tell. Abstractions and names, when everything else fades. Caught in the wind, and blinded by the glance. Humility always seems to look good on me. It's already all within, too hard to see. That said, the ever growing end makes us sense of shame to keep the ratio the same. Practice, maintain, letting go of pain. Bust out action, time and time again. Humility always seems to look good on me. It's already all within, too hard to see. Humility always beats constant vanity. Out of it always seems too far out of reach. So come on. Die, ego die, on the road to victory. Sinking low, riding high, resting in humility. Wow, wow. Humility always seems
It's a great guitar tone.
on me. It's already all within, it's too hard to see. Humility always
I feel like they're killing the bass tones too on every song. Last one.
Nothing getting in the way. Your own place to celebrate. Partially in the sun. Always up
That was cool.
When I could, made this for you. See what I can do. It's always been true. Know how much it means to me. Did what I could. See what I can do. Small moment too. Together, endless. Together, can't go wrong. Together, we make it. Together, we can't go wrong. Together, we're in this. Together, we can't go wrong. I'm making my life's work to promise you. This is your place. Can I beg? Just watch my planet and your orbit place. If I can, I will. If I can. Together, endless. Together, can't go wrong. Together, we make it. Together, we can't go wrong. Together, we're in this. Together, we can't go wrong. If I can, I will. If I could do it all again, I would. I would.
Damn. 7 years.
I thought it. I didn't like love the last three songs. I thought were three. Not that they weren't good. I just thought they were probably the weakest, in my opinion, out of the whole record.
4, I would say.
Four. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the first 7 were perfect. They
Yeah.
they couldn't have been any better. They
I'm
were
sure.
awesome.
I'll say like I'm sure this song maybe like lyrically meant something to Kenny the way that it. So like maybe he went like there and wanted to end it on like something that might have been a little more meaningful lyrically to him, right? Does that
That's
make
what the last 4 songs kind of look like. I was reading
Yeah.
the lyrics along, and they seemed very like personal.
Hmm.
So it seemed like it was more of a it's more important for him to like get that out than make it like just another banger song. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's the vibe I got.
Like
Um,
closure, maybe like he needed closure or something. Like he needed to like get some stuff off of his chest.
yeah, I
If you
hope it's
read
not the
those lyrics.
end. Like I hope
Uh, I don't think so. I don't
no.
think so. I think no. I think this is more of like a message to like the people who kind of like screwed him over or them over at the end of Direction. Like they didn't push Direction at all. And then I think it was also like a message to like the fans. Like the last couple songs were very much like I'm trying my best. Like it's not
Yeah.
easy to like write these songs. Like but I'm doing the best that I can. Um, but I mean. 1 through 7 was just like blew my mind. Like every song it got better. Honestly, if they spread out those last 4 songs amongst the other songs, I might not have noticed so much. Like because the other songs are all so
Right.
good.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, but the fact that they were all kind of back to back after so many just great songs, I think that hurt the album a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the intro was phenomenal. Like the first like as soon as the record kicks in, it was just like it almost allowed you to like really enjoy it right away. Like the way that they
Yeah.
brought it in, like you could like vibe to it. It's got a cool strumming pattern, like you right into it. That was cool.
Yeah, I was really excited to like it just like it brought me right back into it felt like if Direction was like that was their third album, like if it was like high school or whatever, that this would have been like their like college album. It felt like they grew up is what it felt like I was hearing. And the guitar tones still slap. Those orange they play orange guitar most of orange cabs and heads and stuff, so that's where that really crunchy MIDI crazy tone comes from.
That's kind of like I noted down something like I really liked how this almost sounded like stripped down, and like there wasn't really a lot of like ear candies and all this stuff that like I feel like it's hard not to do in music nowadays. Like
No,
whereas like
definitely
it was so
nothing.
cool to just be like instruments, man. Like it was just cool to hear it, and like and they did it
Yeah,
really well. Like
I agree. There was, I would say, I would argue there probably was like none of that. I don't think I
yeah,
heard, I only heard like the band,
agreed.
which is kind of cool. I don't think that many albums are like that nowadays. There's always something, even if it's like a pad in the background that you can hardly hear, but leaves a bed. No, the most that I heard like that was when they left like the guitar noise. Like that was the most like subtle noise
Hmm.
that was in there. It wasn't like a synth or like some crazy sound.
Yeah, I will say like they do a really good job. Like, and this is like another reason why I always advocate for like listening to a record instead of just like hearing songs, because they do a really good job, I think, when they're composing the record and what songs to put where, or like maybe even when they're writing, right? And they're like, okay, like we need a song that's this for the next song. Like they do a good job of like even from Circulate, which was song what was that? Uh
For
4, to Defeating the Purpose, like they went from like a very that was a song with all like no symbols, right? So they
yeah,
went from that, and then they went to like a song that was in halftime, and you really were able to like notice and kind of feel like what the album needed at that time, and like
yeah,
they do a good job of like of that placing, and that's why I love listening to records and not just songs. You could hear each individual song, right, and they could be good in themselves, but I don't think you like I can't get enough of an appreciation until I hear the record and hear that
right.
stuff, because that's like
The very yeah, the first seven songs felt like they were all, and I think I said it at one point. They all felt very carefully chosen. But
mhm.
I know if I could like say the same about the last few, I feel like maybe they didn't feel like they could fit them in the other ones because they were so cohesive. I don't know. Those last few are like in a different batch than the first seven. Feel like they were like, this is exactly what we need to do right now. Is
Yeah,
exactly like it's like they
that's how I
sat down with
felt.
a mission. Yeah, exactly. And they were great. All those songs, yeah, Defeating Purpose and Pivot, I thought was so sick. I was not expecting that. Curveball did another one thing like that about halfway
I feel like
through.
the name, like honestly, when they did the pivot, it was like it pivoted to something else, and then curveball. They threw a curveball when it started going like something
Same,
else.
yeah. I
Um,
will say, granted, even though I didn't love it, I really did like the way that it went from like the verses into the choruses. I
mhm.
thought it was like a really cool, because I feel like that song started with like his voice not really like doubled, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm thinking of the right song. And then like before the chorus, you could hear like the double vocal start to like sort of come in, and then by the time it's just a really cool, again, without having any like ear candy and stuff to sort of move this song along. I thought it was a creative way of doing that.
Yeah, I actually noted down for Granted. I thought it was cool how like they went to almost like a straightforward jam song where it was just kind of like, yeah, like it wasn't one of their strongest songs, but like if after that it would have went to a song that I thought was very strong, I would have
Right.
appreciated that more in that spot. Like going to that straightforward jam, like they're just jamming out, like it was needed at that
I
time.
will say though, by the time I got to Granted, I started like before then I was looking at the people who were like producing the album and stuff, but on Granted is when I started like reading the words,
Same.
and that might have just sort of taken my attention a little bit away from just listening to the songs like I was the first seven. So my opinion on them might change because I wasn't really reading along for the first seven songs.
Right.
Um, so maybe that's why I feel a little bit different if I was like cruising this album for my first listen through in my car. I don't know if I would feel the same way about these last couple songs.
Hmm.
Um, but I think overall album was awesome. I would give it like an 8. I'd give it like an 8.3 if I had to put a number to
I was
it.
gonna go between 8 and 8.5, so that's about right for me. I
Okay.
think it would have crossed 8.5 if I really like the last, I would say 3 or 4. Like if they really got me like the first 7 did, I probably would have gotten there. But
Definitely.
I want to just bring back because I did note something that I thought was cool in this song. And granted, at let me bring this back up. At 3 minutes, I noted down. So they do for me. I really like how they can have a part going, and they'll kind of bring in another guitar that like I don't know, it just does something the way that they bring it in. I don't know if this is like a Will Yip thing or like or if it's like the starting line specific, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna play it from here. I got a context. So it starts, you hear that like background guitar that kind of like almost is like a mood setter type of thing. It's not like
You got to back it up a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
more so
I'll
I
play
could
it
like
from like here.
yeah, so I could hear it go into it.
If they do it again at like 325.
I didn't hear it. All I heard was the strums and the piano.
You hear that lead that came in, right? Like right at 325. It like started
What?
coming in the background. Maybe it wasn't a guitar. Maybe it was the keys that came in at that part I was talking
Yeah,
about.
because like the keys are like
Yeah.
kind of climbing down there. So
Yeah.
that might be what you're hearing. Yeah.
I just like how it doesn't have to change. Like it could be the same rhythm, the same drums kind of going, but the way that they're able to build and just add something subtle.
Just like arrange this.
yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it like keep going, almost like you got to the top of the mountain and you're there and you're kind of cruising. Like I think they do it well. Like when they add things, it doesn't have to be something like dramatic or crazy.
Yeah,
it-
it seems like they were like, let's only use like the 5 instruments we have in the room.
Yeah,
on
and I
this
thought they did it
album.
well. Like that, like
Yeah, it's hard
it's
to
not-
do in 2025.
exactly. Like it's kind of like inspiring almost. Like I'm kind of like I just want to. It makes
And
me.
the drums are real. I could hear I like
Yeah, yeah.
at least in the song that you particularly called out the snare. At least in that one, because I was focusing on it. That was a real snare drum.
I
without
want
a
to bring
doubt.
it back to the intro because now that you know that the ghost notes are there, like, dude, listen to how
Oh, it's this song. Okay. Curveball.
you hear those.
This song's crazy.
The ghost notes.
Yeah.
The ghost notes are just sick.
Yeah.
I love that song.
It's-
That's my favorite. That is my favorite song. Like I think that's my favorite song. I'll have to go back and like re-listen, but just
Yeah, that one or the what is it, Circulate? I think those two
yeah,
are
that's an
top
awesome song.
top 2. Yeah, dude.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so good. Yeah, I mean, I think that the album is a great album. I would recommend it to anyone. The last couple songs sort of fall off a little bit in my opinion, but again, I was reading the lyrics. I wasn't listening to the song. So I might change my opinion after I get a good listen in.
I will say I'm wondering because like if other bands or similar genre will like take something from this and almost like because right now I'm truly like makes me want to write music with just instruments and just take it back. Like that's what that makes me want to do listening to this record.
I think
But-
that the 1975 started that trend with their
Yeah.
last album. Yeah, because their last
you're right.
album was like they took away pretty much all of the stuff and they
Yeah, I
just
can hear
started
that.
playing with like real instruments. And then the Japanese house just released a song after. So it's like their whole crew decided that they were gonna just stop using all of like that and use real instruments on the album. And I think that we are starting to hear that sort of spread out more.
I mean, 'cause think
But
about
they
it.
were the first ones that I heard do it. I know I always bring them up, but they do fucking rock and they set the trends.
Well, I mean,
So-
think about it. Like there, like at some point, there's going to be less new things to do. It's almost like doing older stuff is going to be new because like you haven't heard it in so long. Like Like
Yeah,
this sounds
definitely.
new. Like this sounds like a new sound, even though we've heard it. Like we've heard this before.
I'd
Um,
be really interested to see Will Yip's like I would love to hear how he didn't mix the album. He just produced the album. Like so
Interesting.
yeah. I mean I don't because I wonder how I wonder how he would have mixed it because it's still great, but I don't know how you mix an album with just four instruments in 2025. Like I don't like it's just a weird thing. Like I don't know.
We might
I
have to
mean,
try it. We might have to just go back a little bit and just
I
write
mean
some bangers.
it's a tough thing to do. Like even bass and everything these days is like supplemented to make it stack up with, with modern music.
I mean, their
It's
bass tone in every song was nailed. I thought, like, there wasn't one song that stood out where I was like, I wish that bass tone was different. Like, I thought
yeah,
they really
he
did good.
Kenny he's the bassist, the
Yeah,
singer.
dude, I remember
And
growing up, that was like crazy to us because that was like the first time we saw like a lead singer with like a bass. Like he
I
was like,
remember that too. He was
yeah,
ripping. Yet, oh my God, dude. Is this the song where I think this is the song where they're just like he starts like noodling on the bass
I
during the
recall. I think
verse?
so. Yeah,
Oh, dude.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
because every instrument, like you were pointing out the bass, and I'm like, dude, every instrument sounds that crazy. Like it was just a great song. Like every instrument killed it. Like
Yeah. I'm
they,
happy. I'm happy. I wish that it was a little bit longer. I'm just kind of tired of these 10-song albums, Give me a
yeah.
Drake. Give me a Drake style album. Remember
I
when
hope we get that soon.
Say Anything used to release double albums, fucking drop 20 songs. Like that was cool. So it's been 7 years. Would have been cool to get a couple more.
It's just the
Uh
attention span, dude, of our like generation. Like they just know like they're not gonna
yeah.
get through it. It's like the people like us will listen, but then like majority just don't
That's
have the
probably
attention.
also why they put all the bangers up front too. They're like, we need to
Probably,
get as many people to keep listening as possible. I mean, even there were any of the first seven songs could have been the last song,
hmm
and I think it would have been a better last song than the last song.
honestly, they could have just released a seven song, and it would have been like unreal.
Yeah,
But
100%.
um,
But I mean, also that EP, the Anyways EP, I think is great. So if you count that, that has like three songs, and those songs are awesome. And then you have these here, which is 11. So you got 14 songs. It's not bad.
yeah, no, 100%, and they did a good job, dude. Like I said,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, 883. Like I'll definitely be listening to this a lot.
yeah. Short
Especially
listen.
curveball. Curveball,
It's
I'll
like
definitely be
32
playing.
minutes. I think you could rip this and not even realize it.
Exactly. Um, yeah, this was that was fun. I really enjoyed listening to that.
Definitely, I've been
Um,
excited to listen with you. So thanks, homie.
hell yeah, that was great. We'll I mean, I'm dying for the Drake record. Like seriously, I think it's gonna be October just because it's Drake and all this stuff.
If it's
So I think
October, it's going to be a moody album.
yeah,
It's going to
yeah,
get a Views part two, or well, Views wasn't that moody. Views was supposed to come out in the winter. You could hear it as a cold album
yeah, yeah. But
for
it
sure.
just makes sense with all the crap going on that he would drop something in October. But we'll see.
We'll see.
um, if you
All
guys
right.
like this one, subscribe, turn on the notifications, give us a like, and we'll see you on the next one. I think we're gonna end up doing. I really want to do the President EP. I think it's a short
Oh
one.
yeah,
It's
did
like
it
five
drop yet?
songs. Yeah, it dropped.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do
So
that.
we'll see you guys on that one. Yeah, talk to you guys
Cool
later.
beans.
Later.
Peace.